what is an NFT? And I was having this conversation yesterday with Gary Vee. He was on the phone with maybe like 500 people on a Twitter chat, right? So they're all talking on a massive Twitter chat. You can do this on Twitter. I didn't even know, right? So we're on the phone. Snoop Dogg comes on, and Gary Vee is having a conversation with one of the new NFT creators. So she's just an artist. She was working a full-time job, but her passion was just creating art. And what happened? Well, she launched this project with Gary Vee's help. Kind of like a marketing agency, just rah rah all year about NFTs. He's been promoting it, and she's done really really well. She sold out her whole project, something over a little bit over $1 million in initial sales on the project. So what is an NFT? What the hell did she sell? She sell a bunch of JPEGs, or did she sell like some kind of IP? So what it is essentially a product. You're getting a piece of product. You're getting a piece of the brand. So say, for example, Michael Jackson bought the Beatles albums. Like he paid $100 million or something like that to buy the collection of Beatles albums. Now, since he died, his estate owns it, and now it's been sold, I believe, to another person. But essentially, that is similar to an NFT. Like you can buy the rights to the brand, or you can buy 1/100th of the brand, or just a fractional amount of the brand, or a fractional amount of the music or the art. So the Mona Lisa can be fractionalized into an NFT project with this new company that's actually doing that, partnering up with the biggest artists in the world and fractionalizing art. So now you own a copy of it. So essentially, outside of the stock market, outside of investing in real estate, now you can invest in NFTs. So it's essentially just a way to store value, and it's a way to hold the intellectual property rights of whatever brand there is. So there's 100,000 different brands that have started that have offered NFTs. So many. So how can you make money with that? Well, we're talking about billions of dollars being transacted. Let's just take a look at this one example. So this is an NFT DAO. A DAO is just essentially a decentralized group of people that have decided to come together, put in funds together, and invest in either create a new company or invest into, let's just say, NFTs. So this is Flamingo DAO. And then all this is a bunch of people coming together, putting together their money. They have 7,000 ETH. And just to let you know, that's an obscene amount of money. Looking at $34 million that they've come together as a fund to invest in our NFT projects. That means not there's just one of these flamingos, but there's probably 100 of these guys, maybe 1,000. Maybe 1,000 of these guys investing 34 million apiece. I mean, we're talking about potentially $100 billion in potential investment opportunities. So they're looking for NFT projects. There's literally people typing on Twitter every second, hey, I want to buy an NFT. If you just do a quick search, you'll see that people just like that are a part of this Flamingo DAO group, they're saying, hey, I'm looking to buy an NFT. Time to buy. Drop your newest NFTs. I want to buy. Drop your NFTs. There's people every second of every day on Twitter, just for example, just Twitter, looking to buy your NFT project. So there's a huge market. This is a brand new thing that just started in 2017, but it really only took off, I would say, the beginning of August is when it really gained a lot of viral traction. So you may be familiar with a lot of the stuff just in recent times. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to educate people here on this call, just, of the opportunity and understand the value that you can essentially own a piece of the brand, a piece of the intellectual property rights, and jump in on this social currency transfer from fiat currency, from say like the US dollar, take $100. Now you can transfer it over into a MetaMask account, right? And essentially create something of value that will appreciate over time rather than depreciate. We know the inflation rate is now something like 6%, right? So somewhere down here, there's one project. If we take a look at this one, for example, Lazy Lions, the highest selling lion on here is going for $336,000. It's quite a lot, right? there's 4,600 unique owners. Now, I think they have 10,000 unique NFTs. So that means there's, probably about every owner owns about 2, right? There's a huge community forming over this one brand. And guess what? There's hundreds of other brands just like this. So you can see like the market is growing, and what we're trying to do is educate people on the opportunity, but also understand that we have our own projects in the work right now, and we want to get you on the ground floor, and so you can make some money and also join our community. So who here understands how to use MetaMask, and who here wants a basic overview on MetaMask? Because we did send out a video explaining that, and I do recommend doing a quick YouTube video search after this call. If we don't have the time to kind of like dive into it too deep, just do like a MetaMask, like literally just type in MetaMask into Google. And my quick guide that I like to use, I sent out on video or sent out an email, is right here, the step-by-step guide. This is what I use to kind of get started into understanding MetaMask and how to use it. And from there, I just installed it into Google Chrome. So this means you might need a Coinbase account. You might need a other exchange. There's KuCoin. There's hundreds of exchanges now. But MetaMask is the easiest to use wallet because it interacts with ETH. And for the majority of NFT projects and the majority of what the stuff you're going to be doing, you're going to be using MetaMask. So I just loaded up a MetaMask account here. Like this is a little test account for today. And so I just put a few dollars in here just to show you how it works. Essentially what you can do is you can buy right from MetaMask. You can send, you can copy your address, and then you can send it to somebody. Say, I want to send it over to my friend. He's going to transfer me money, right? So I'm doing a coaching call tomorrow with 30 different coaches, teaching them the basics of how to do lead generation and paid ads. And so I'm getting paid for that transaction. So I send them over my MetaMask. I just copy over this, and then they transfer me the money immediately within MetaMask. So that's within ETH. So you're getting paid ETH, and then you can then you can actually take this, send it, and whatever else. You can use a swap service to transfer ETH into hundreds of different types of tokens. So this is just to load up a little bit of ETH for you, just to show you how it works. Essentially, you just take this address, copy it over, and you go over to your Coinbase account, or you go over to your KuCoin account, or wherever exchange you have, or wherever you're holding crypto, and you can transfer it over there. Now, hopefully that makes sense to everybody, because we're going to go into like a huge, deep introduction on MetaMask. But essentially, it's just a matter of setting up your account and then storing your 12 words in a very safe place, right? If we take a look at the coin market cap, the only reason why ETH in MetaMask is so popular as well is because that's where everything is building. So Ethereum is just the decentralized platform, blockchain technology, where everything is being built on top of. So that's why for our NFT project, which we're going to show you details about in a second, we decided to build a top of the biggest platform out there in the blockchain community. It's Ethereum, right? And so there's been some ups and downs. 2017 was a rocky year for the whole crypto community, but since then they've built, right? They built through a bear market hundreds of different applications, and now there's not just Ethereum, but there's an entire metaverse category, which is, they're actually built on top of Ethereum. Most of these different blockchains here, this is what you call a second layer. They're built on Ethereum. So you have Ethereum here at the top, and then hundreds and hundreds of different companies with their own blockchain building below them. And then in the NFT space, really coincides a lot with the whole metaverse push. So you've seen, of course, Mark Zuckerberg, you've seen metaverse, you've seen the whole movement from social over to more of a decentralized social media So that would be the future. Like if you've been using Facebook ads, and I know a lot of people have bought my training on Facebook ads before, we already bought the domain rights for metaadsconsulting.com. We're already trying to position ourselves for the next wave of the internet. So that's why the reason for this call is because we want to make sure that you guys are positioned for the next wave of the internet, that you're in position to make money. But the first step is you got to understand it. So I'm diving deep, really, probably like a couple hours a day, just in different crypto groups, watching different YouTube videos from trusted people, and following the right people on Twitter. So I recommend that you definitely dive deep into that and really see the value in it. You know, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here to pitch you why you should be involved with the crypto, but rather just show you the opportunity, what's going on right now. So, for example, we have this CDFI Fund. So all it is a decentralized platform where thousands of people are investing into new opportunities. So you put over some stable coin. It's been raised here. You can see this one is called a Cryo War. It's essentially a NFT game being developed on Unreal Engine using a different network other than Ethereum's using Solana. So it raised 100% of what they're trying to raise, $100,000+. And this is just one of many raises that they have here. So here's the website, for example. It's a basic multiplayer game. It looks like it's going to be mobile based, and it's going to be using Unreal Engine, which I've done some development in. It's very, very basic. Basically, it's just a way to develop your game. And they build out this white paper. They show you the details. And now I'm in this crypto investment group where we can go in and say, I'm going to drop $300 or $500 or $1,000 and actually get a piece of this pie. Whereas before, you had to know the right person. You had to know the CEO of the company and reach out to him and get a private investment deal, right? Or you had to be a early VC funder and you had to be in Silicon Valley. But now, like, any one of us can come in, find out what different projects there are, and invest in a more decentralized way using blockchain technology. Now you can be involved in the $200 billion gaming industry, even if you only have $300 or $500 to invest, right? Then you just let it ride, you let it stake, and then maybe three years later, you decide to sell your little share in the company, and now it's worth 100 times more, or maybe it's worth nothing. That's essentially what the VC is. So what's interesting, they got some good market research in here, like how the crypto space is growing. So that's why I wanted to share this with you really quickly. You can see the massive growth from 2020 to 2021. And that's why we're here. That's why we're developing an NFT project. And we're launching this thing December 1st. So we want to make sure that you guys are here live really quickly. You can join in our group. We have a little crypto mastermind group. There's some gurus out there. Some of my friends are charging about $2,000 to $4,000 to join their little crypto mastermind. Ours is free to join. I just send it out via email, just a link. You can join. You can follow me on Twitter. You can join our Discord, and you can just get involved and just be active in the community over on Discord. So I'll show you how that works in a minute. But yeah, essentially, someone asked me to promote their crypto course. It's $3,500. It will teach you how to make some money in crypto, how to invest, and you really don't need it. You really just need to take a look at some free videos on the internet and just dive deep into it on Twitter and kind of just follow me and just follow like people like Alex Becker who are doing really, really well in the industry and just posting up free advice, free videos. And you can get a lot of value there. So that's how I learned everything, just like how I learned how to run an agency, how to run Facebook ads or YouTube ads. I essentially just started going to where people were hanging out in a community and hanging out with them and then learning from them. And then we grow together. Sometimes they referred me business. Sometimes I worked with them as clients, right? So you have to build a community. And if you don't have a community, then how will you just do it all by yourself or you're sitting at home on the computer, right? So that's one of the best things you can do for yourself in 2022 is get involved with at least 2 or 3 different communities that you can share value with and make a lot of money together. So the DeFi market is about to blow up. This is even small compared to where it's going. just so you guys know. It's going to 100x from May 5th. It's going to 100x again. So we're talking about a 10,000x growth from 2020, from 2022. This is really small still. So we're in the very early days, but I think we've reached a certain point in the NFT space in particular, where I wanted to bring everybody onto a call and just discuss what's going on. I think it's going to go more mainstream next year, but right now it's still early. But it will change. So there's other platforms being developed, and this shows you the opportunity a little bit more. And there's white papers like this all over the place. You can be investing in all these different things. But here today, we want to show you and get you involved in a really active community of like-minded people, people that are entrepreneurs, that are digital nomads, that are working from home, that are digital marketers, and that want to grow together, right? So we developed our own community, and I'm developing a couple of them. One is for the public, and it's going to go live December 1st. So right now we're excited because now we can share it with you for the first time. I haven't been sharing it yet, so I wanted to make sure that we had everything set and ready to go. So here's our Discord group right here. We have a very active community. We're always talking about business, entrepreneurship, how to make money online, digital marketing, crypto, and just general communication. Just like community builds wealth. And so one of my goals in moving here to Bali, and probably most of you guys know I'm living in Bali now, is to build a bigger and deeper relationship with other entrepreneurs. So this is one of the reasons why I'm working together on this project. So let me just show you a little bit here. And then I'll bring Olu on the call as well, so he can share as well. So share my screen here. So Olu, I met you probably a year ago. I saw you on Facebook doing some stuff in the digital nomad space, making some really good progress on developing a strategy for like expats. Like a lot of my audience is like in the US, Western countries, on how they can move to places like Bali or Turkey or Greece and like work overseas, live overseas, enjoy all the benefits of that, and then build a community of expats, digital nomads, and come together and do some business together. So like networking and all that. And so that's how I met him. And then he had an idea of, what if we build our own community? We kind of had that shared vision. What if we had our own community here in Bali or just in Asia of other entrepreneurs coming together and making some money together, working together, like living in the same communities, having like amazing parties with high-level entrepreneurs, just doing a lot of deals together and making some money together. And so that's how I met Olu. And we decided to come together on this venture of putting together our own first NFT project with 5,000, I believe it's 5,000.
Yeah, 5,000 collection. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess, hi, everyone. I know a lot of people are coming from your audience and some people are coming from my digital nomad community. So welcome everybody on both sides. Some of you, if you're not familiar with me, I'm founder of Digital Nomad Summit, Digital Nomad Festival, anything digital nomad, Google it. If you type in digital nomad influencer or popular digital nomad on Google, my picture comes up. So for me, it's been a journey of creating community and learning how to perfect community. So when I learned about NFTs, I was like, this is made for me. Being able to find a group of like-minded people to exclusify it through NFTs, meaning that it's a one-of-one piece of data, a photo, an art piece, is something that attracted me like crazy. So this actual initial project, Digital Nomad Islands, was the initial rendition of the NFT project, which we basically sold about 100 NFTs. $6,000. It was a cool, experience to say, how do I sell this? How do I find my community? But what I realized, and just full transparency, is this NFT space is highly, highly different than just a regular mastermind. The people that are investing heavily in NFT, just as an insight, can you guys make sure you're muted? I think Janelle is not muted right now. Who else isn't muted? Yeah, just Janelle. But anyway, let me get my train of thought back. So the reason we pivoted into a generative project, which means 5,000 different wealthy penguins with different features and classes and gold teeth and chains and a hat and a sailor hat and a backward baseball cap, is because we realized that in order to be competitive in this marketplace, we had to create something like this. So I pivoted and we pivoted into a generative project with 5,000 unique wealthy penguins. You'll see from the website, What's a Wealthy Penguin? We're basically a collection of high-level entrepreneurs who are networking, sharing business deals. This is what I value, guys. You know, the NFT space is all about flipping and making a bunch of money, which you will as well if you listen and continue to get training from us and from listening to me. I post a lot on Instagram as well, if you want to follow me there. But the main thing is community has always been in my heart. My main reason to do this is not to make money. That's cool with business people, right? Is really to create an amazing community of people that also give back. So as Ryan mentioned, we're both based in Bali. I'm looking at a beautiful rice field and ocean right now, literally 100 meters from my place. The goal is to give back to developing nations like Indonesia, and specifically for me, because our hearts are so aligned with Bali. I've been here 3 years. What we're doing is just an NFT allows you to buy an asset you can resell later, but there's a big thing that also we can show you in this training, which is royalties. Every time that an NFT is resold, if you're a curator or creator of the NFT collection, you can make a certain percentage of royalties. Same for you guys, when you resell the NFT, you don't make royalties, but you basically, the value is going to go up as our community grows. So those are two things I wanted to jump in and add is, when you're joining our community or any NFT community, there's two huge values. Okay, first of all, my value, if I continue to promote and share this NFT and celebrities buy it and I get my cousin in it and everybody's excited and we have a real community of people like-minded, the price of the NFT will go up just by participating in our NFT or any other NFT, sharing it, and people are like, I want to be a part of this. It's a limited collection of 5,000 or 10,000. Prices are going to go up. Secondly, if you're an NFT creator, you can also build in ways to give back to charity or even to other people on your team or your community, as to if you want to build in into the smart contract, which is a digital contract that says every time this NFT is resold, give a percentage to this person's or this organization's Ethereum wallet. What have we done to give back, which is so close to my heart? And I know everybody, it's about making money. Let's not get that twisted. But I have a heart to give back to people. And someone said right here, DJ Toretto, that's great giving, sharing, helping. That's absolutely true. We're giving 10% of our primary sale to an organization called Feed Bali, feedbali.com. I've donated thousands of dollars to them over the last few years. Last year, I did 1,000 push-ups, and for every dollar, every push-up I did, someone donated $1. So I did a lot of push-ups that week. And this organization is something that's near and dear to my heart. And we're basically going to give 10% of our sales. When we sell out, and we will, we're going to generate $2.5 million minimum. We're going to send $250,000 to this organization. And some of the initiatives that we've worked on in the past have fed entire villages. So I'm not just doing this for myself. We're not just, Ryan and I and the entire team aren't doing this just for us. We're doing this so we can change some freaking lives. I know that if you're on this webinar, you have internet, you have Skype or Zoom or whatever these technologies are, you're privileged, right? And I know how privileged I am, despite my background growing up. I know what kind of benefits and things that I've built into my life that I'm thankful for, that I struggled for, but I am arriving there in a place of wealth. But I know that I must give back. So just to reiterate, we're giving 10% of our primary sales to Feed Bali. And guess what? Royalties. We've also built into the smart contract 2.5% of our secondary sales, because you can only really build 10% of royalties. So we build 2.5%. 25% of our secondary sales is also going to Feed Bali. So I've had the privilege of being able to say I've fed entire villages from the initiatives I've participated in. And I think that by implementing that, you too and everybody watching can be part of something special. You're not just making, flipping NFTs. It's like, yeah, I made money. It's like, no, I fed an entire village in Bali. And guess what? This is in perpetuity. So you're able to say, for the rest of your life, I'm literally feeding other children women who are divorced, or maybe their husband died from COVID. You're able to literally feed human beings who can't feed themselves. And that's what I'm most proud of, despite the money and all that. Like, we're fine. Like, trust me, like, we've developed ourselves. I'm sure there's a lot of top level entrepreneurs listening and on this webinar. Like, we're good. But what can you do beyond that? Why don't we create an amazing community of people that are just like, listen, let's get this real estate deal. You might want to get in on this seed opportunity, with this business, with this company in Silicon Valley. But at the same time, let's get back to people who literally can't the 7-year-old can't hustle online. That's the only time I believe in charity. The 7-year-old ain't gonna go on Fiverr right now and make $100 a day. I'm sorry. Those are the people I responsible for, especially having lived in Bali. And I hope you guys will join us on this journey, because again, it's about community. It's about getting access to this high level network. We have celebrities. We have celebrity entrepreneurs in our community. The co-founder of Gojek, it's a $10 billion company based in Indonesia, is a really good friend of mine. He's in our community. My friend Virginia, someone who's very well known in the entrepreneur community, digital nomad community, is part of us. We have some incredible individuals we'll also be showcasing. We've already shown in our Discord, as Ryan mentioned, but we'll be showcasing as part of our community moving forward, that you guys just being part of it, even if it wasn't, you spent $500 or $1,000, whatever the cost of the NFTs are, you spend that much money just to access the level of people that we're talking about. That alone is truly a life changer, I believe. But here's the last thing and more important thing that I'm really passionate about when it comes to community and creating our own community, is that if we sell out, when we sell out, we're going to take some of that money and we're going to purchase some land near Indonesia or near Bali, in an area in an island called Lombok, or near Lombok. I don't know if you guys are familiar with in Indonesia or Bali, but we're going to literally purchase a piece of land on an island, and we're going to build our own eco community. We're going to build our own, basically a place where anyone in the community is welcome to come and go. So you'll be basically also purchasing an access token. We built in so many things into our NFT that we see there's all these projects that are selling out based on hype. I'm like, cool. Where's the utility? Our utility is crazy. We literally have the world's top entrepreneurs in our community. Ryan, you guys in your community know, has worked with some of the wealthiest and most successful digital entrepreneurs in the world. And even on my side, knowing the level of people that I know that we're bringing into this community, our value is ridiculous for the price and the investment. And as we grow, as our community grows, as our fame grows, as our PR grows, and I run a PR agency, coincidentally, as we get seen by millions of people around the world, I can guarantee you that you will be so happy being a part of our community. We're the most down-to-earth people. And I just wanted to share, just from my heart, because I feel like business is cool, money's cool, but I feel like as human beings, community is what really drives us. And I'm kind of a connoisseur of community, and would love to invite you to join us. That's it. There's a lot of utility in our NFTs, and that's one of the things you got to look at when you look at investing in NFTs, my friends. If a company or an NFT company doesn't show you who its founders are, or if you don't know, what the timeline is on what they say they're going to do, if you don't know the timeline, be careful. We've been scammed. Like, I've been scammed a few times. Like, this industry is not forgiving. So watch yourself, make sure you do your own research, and we welcome you to ask questions later. I don't know what you have coming next, Ryan, but I just wanted to share from my heart, because that's just how I am. Like, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just here. I'm doing things that I feel are impacting the world. And if you guys feel a pull or attracted to it and you want to join us, I welcome you to. And if not, it's okay as well. And that's it.
And how do we get everybody on this call involved, like, right away? So I'm thinking we got to get them whitelisted into the group, get them active on Discord, and we can take the conversation from here over to Discord after this call.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, I can post the link to Discord.
Yeah.
So Discord, go ahead, tell them.
I posted everything in the live chat here, so you can join our community. It's the website which you can find the social media links from there. And I also posted the Discord link there. So we're going to continue the conversation from here over there, because obviously we already have a built community. We also have a huge active group of people in there that we're talking to on a daily basis. And so we don't want the conversation to end here. So we're going to reach out to you 100% for free. I'm not going to be selling anything. You guys know, if you've been on my email list for a long time, I haven't really sold anything this year other than just giving away some value and promoting, like, start your own agency and make some money on the internet, and work hard doing that. So I've been working on this for a long time, is networking and going with higher level people. So a lot of the probably online marketing gurus that you might follow, we worked with them. Some of them are my clients. Some of the biggest online brands are people that I work with personally. So when you're involved with a community like that, then you're going to get high level networking opportunities for that. So I do definitely recommend just joining just for the opportunity to network and communicate. And a community is 80% of why this is cool. The other 20%, like Olu said, is like we're giving back. And I've been trying to find different ways to give back to the community here. I've been living in Bali for 3 years, and ever since the pandemic hit, yeah, I've seen that there is some massive issues when the whole island is relying on tourism. And so since we cannot get the tourists physically back onto the island, what we can do is we can do it in a digital space, right? We can put together a community of like-minded people and raise some money. The money that would have went from tourist dollars down to the hands of locals here. Now we can do it essentially all virtually through a Zoom call, through Discord. So just make sure you know exactly the steps. So I just want to make sure it's super clear for everybody on the call that they understand exactly, like, okay, number one, how do I get involved? Okay, go to the website, click the link, join the Discord. That's step number 2. Follow us on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We'll have all of our links on social media, right? So we're launching on December 1st. So people really need to get in like really quickly. So if you want to like reserve your penguin, if you want to like mint one and actually get it reserved for the blockchain, you got to get whitelisted. And so the steps to do that, you got to follow us on social media. Number 2, you got to get into the Discord. And the next step would be following the instructions inside the Discord on how to get whitelisted. And I have a team, well, we both have a team of people inside the Discord ready to help you. So I've hired, I think, 4 people yesterday to come work with us to help grow the Discord community. Olu partnered up with somebody. He's really good. He's in the Discord community helping out every day. Both of us are in the community there, along with our other team. So it's definitely a big venture. You think like just posting some simple JPEGs on the internet would be a really quick thing, not much to it, but it's essentially it's a whole business startup.
Taking up my whole life.
It's a full-time job on top of me running my own agency. So it's been fun, but yeah, it is a lot of work. So we do need the help. So we do need you to get involved and help us out, help us spread the word, get into the Discord group, get active in the group, and get whitelisted. So there's instructions there in the group on how to get whitelisted, and we can do that. We can help you inside the group. So we're all there to help. And we have a little crypto mastermind inside there for free, where we're just talking about different projects and everything else. There's so many opportunities. There's literally, I get passed over probably 3 to 5 different new crypto opportunities per day. There's people turning down $100,000 per year jobs on a daily basis in the crypto niche, to kind of like work on one of their NFT projects or work on a new startup or a new crypto game. There is so much opportunity, but you gotta start with somewhere. So if you're brand new, we'll definitely start here. We'll send out a full video replay with all of the links and information that we had in this chat. But number 1 is follow us on social media. So on Instagram, it's Wealthy Penguin Islands Club. You can see that. But first, go to the website, and all the links will be on the website.
And we're giving away $150,000 when we sell out. I don't know if anyone noticed that. We want to report our community. It's really that so many of these communities are just giving away so much cash. We're like, you know what? F it. We're giving away $150,000 if we sell out. So be careful with that. It's not coming out of our accounts. It's coming out of the pool of what we make. But that's the way we want to reward our community, by participating. If you participate, you get rewarded. These communities are crazy. These bored apes, these party apes, these fat apes, every type of ape out there. They go crazy for their community. And I'm excited that we're starting to see that kind of activity. Like people are going crazy about their penguins. They're posting memes, GIFs, they're changing their profile photos. And that's what kind of craze that we want to create is like, be a wealthy penguin, be wealthy, be successful, but give back. And that's what we want to do for you guys as well. $150,000 straight cash, baby. So all you have to do is go to our Instagram. You'll see the instructions. You basically, if you're in the Discord, you get access and privy to everything. Join the Discord, like and share this post on Instagram, on your Instagram story, follow the instructions, and you get entered. So yeah, we've had a lot of good activity from that. It's helped us grow, but we need to push it. We want you guys to get rewarded. So we have a bunch of different giveaways in the Discord. We're giving away 1 Ethereum as well, which is probably around $5,000 on the Discord. We're literally just giving away cash. That one we're giving away on launch. So everything that we're doing is just to motivate you guys to also participate. And yeah, somebody's gonna have a nice check, and that's gonna be a brilliant moment for that person. And I hope it's you.
Yeah, and hopefully it's somebody on this call right now. My goal is to get everybody on the call, get everyone excited, and go out there and get inside the Discord, refer some of your friends over, and the more people you refer, and the more active you are in the community, I guarantee you that Olu and myself will notice, and we'll look for ways to different opportunities where we can help you. Either it's making money or making sure that you get the mint or whatever else that we can do to give back to you as well. So it's really a community like that where we're all focused on helping each other. And so if you're super active in there, guarantee you we'll be seeing you, and you'll be on our radar, and we'll be doing anything we can to help you along. Whether it's just like learning more about crypto and NFTs, maybe it's launching your own project, maybe it's coming on and helping us. So we just need to spread the word as much as possible. All the instructions are in the Discord, and as soon as we end this call, we'll just see you over there and answer any questions in the Discord. So if that sounds good, we'll just move the conversation right over now to the Discord. Olu and myself and the whole other team, all of our team will be active in there answering questions. So if you have questions about how do I get on the mint, how do I get whitelisted, is this project for me? All those types of questions will be answered in the Discord. So I'd like to see you there.